Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to take a look at how a teacher can create a custom report. A custom report takes the predefined test results report and compares it side by side over two or more assessments that have been administered over the year or over the course of several years. So we're going to go to the Launchpad waffle right here in the center top of the screen. We're going to select Reports. Notice that by default we land on the predefined reports, which are all listed down through here, and this may be what you're accustomed to viewing. But if you will go across the row right here, you will notice the word Custom. We're going to click right there for Custom Reports. In the list, you will see some reports that have been created at the district level and made public. And any of those, if they are relevant to your particular subject and grade level, can be viewed and run for your class without you having to create anything by simply going over to the end of the row and saying View. This will then for this second grade class. This is second grade ELA report for the interims from fall to spring, comparing those two identical tests over time. So a teacher would just click the view button and then would see the test results report for fall side by side with the test results report for spring. However, to create your own report, you would come up to the top right, you would say Create New. You can choose a subject in order to narrow down the list of assessments that are available here. And notice you could also change the year if you needed to go back and get an assessment from a previous year. So I'm going to deselect all, and I'm just going to say ELA, and I'm going to say refresh. That's going to take all those other choices out of the list and just make it a little bit less that I have to look through to create the assessment. So I see quite a few assessments that are available. I'm going to do this FCS F and P grade 1. So I'm going to compare the fall score. Notice it comes over here into the selected assessments bucket. And now I'm going to compare the winter score for the same assessment. At this time, I have options to save or save and run the report. If I save and run the report, it's going to run it for my students. Right now, for privacy purposes, I'm not going to run that report here in the video. I will save. Oops, sorry. We do have to scroll down and say I do want all of the assessments that I selected. You can do more than two if you have more than two that you want to compare. You give your report a name. And then you would simply save. It tells you that the report is saved successfully. And then if you'll scroll to the top, you can go back and then see your report added to the list. So we can see that report down here at the bottom. You can favorite your report or any of these other reports as well. And then the next time you log into School City, those reports will float up here to the top. Any report that has been made public may not be relevant to you. So to bring those to the top that really do address your grade level and your standards, just go ahead and click the heart, and that's going to turn that orange. And again, the next time you log in, it's going to be up there at the top. To run this report, you would simply, just like with the published reports, public reports, you would come out here and you would say view. But notice at this particular time, because this was just created by a teacher, you also have the edit option, you have the copy option, and you have the share option. So when I select share, I could search for any user in our district, select that person with the checkbox, and then hit the send button, which is the green button that's hiding, or share button that's hiding down here under my taskbar. I'm just going to say exit. I also have the ability to select this assessment or report, and then I can add tags to it if I wanted to do that. I also have a copy button and a share button up here, and a delete button as well. So because it is a teacher report, you have complete control over it and are able to share it with anyone and manage it in any way that you would like. Notice that there was no option for making the report public. Even though you see some public reports right here that everyone has access to, at the teacher level, you are not able to make reports public for the school and or the district to be able to use. You need to be a school user to make a report public for your school, and you need to be a district user in order to make a report public for the entire district.